Welcome to TV Kojiko's Plugged In. I'm Tina Wells, and I have the pleasure today of interviewing artistic directors John and Michelle Law for Kingsville Folk Music Festival. This is very special to me because I'm also involved in the festival as volunteer coordinator, so it'll make our interview quite a bit interesting. I'm going to act as if I don't know the answers to the questions that I'll be asking John and Michelle. So let's begin with both of you telling us a bit about your musical background.
Well, we toured for about 17 years as the Laws, a husband and wife duo in the folk music scene around Canada, United States, and Australia. And we've got 6 CDs of original music. We've played everywhere. We've played all kinds of folk festivals, and we just thought it was time to bring one home.
Exactly. That sounds impressive, huh? We've been touring forever, 1 million miles touring. We thought, let's put down some roots, and then once we put down some roots, we said, where's all the music? So that's why we're bringing it here to Kingsville. And there's nothing like it here, so we're excited to bring it.
Yeah, we're excited to have it. And why Kingsville's Lakeside Park?
First of all, it's a beautiful, beautiful park, and we wanted it in this region. So it wasn't Kingsville specific. We were looking from Chatham to Windsor for the right place. And when we seen the Kingsville Lakeside Park, it was just,
it's a beautiful venue.
It's very picturesque.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And from what I've heard and from other folk music folkies, they've said this could end up being the most picturesque folk music festival in North America.
That's right.
Yeah.
And also a consideration is that we do need a landscape that flows a bit so that we can have multiple stages and not worry about sound bleed. So it's just perfect for that. There's berms and hills and a creek, and there's lots of good separation for multiple stages.
And you'll have vendors, and we'll have artisans.
Yeah, we have artists and crafts and food vendors, Epic Wines. Walkerville Brewery will be there as well.
Mm-hmm.
And the dates of the festival are?
August 8 to 10, 2014, and this is the first annual, so they're just going to keep coming.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And one thing I've noticed as volunteer coordinator is that we are getting volunteers from all over the world, even Japan and the Netherlands, and they want to be a part of the inaugural festival, and they want to be a part of it every year. It's just the thing to do, to come back and volunteer every year. So you say you're there the first year, and then you want to continue to come. So it's very exciting.
And you're learning too, like that's the folk festival mentality as well, that people want to be a part of it. It's a community, right from the attendees to the volunteers. People want to be there the first year, and then 10 years they want to be coming back and seeing friends that they met the first year.
That's right. Now tell us about some of the artists that will be there.
Well, that's the exciting part. Because of all of our touring that we've done, we've played with everyone that we booked. We have played with, except for Bruce Coburn. But everyone that we asked to come and play this year were selected for a few reasons, mainly that they are so great on stage and they have wonderful rapport with the audience. And that's what separates a folk festival from any other kind of music festival, is even the height of the main stage is lower, so that you are able to interact with the audience a bit more. It's a bit more of an just an intimate atmosphere. So we chose artists that way, those that were representative of great Canadian talent as well, but also that have the great experience. So we have Valdi, we have Jane Sibrey, Ron Hines, Russell DeCarl from Prairie Oyster. I mean, there's over 30 acts.
Right.
And they're all incredible and amazing, whether you've heard of them or not.
Yes.
And there's a combined total of 26 Junos coming to town that weekend.
Unbelievable.
And 3 of our artists have the Order of Canada, and 1, Bruce Coburn, has an Officer of Canada appointed to him. So this is a lot of heavy artists coming to this community all at once, one weekend. We sure pulled a bunch of great people together.
It's an impressive lineup. And then you have 4 stages, 1 main stage, you've got the family stage, and then the other 2 stages.
That's right. And we have an area just dedicated to children's performance and activities. And we have Fred Penner as an example on the children's stage. We've got kids karaoke for a few hours Saturday and Sunday.
Fun.
It's going to be really fun. There's face painting, and and it's also children 16 and under are free with an adult, because we want to encourage people to bring their families and experience the whole thing as well.
And this is nonprofit. Tell us about that. What are we raising money for? I know the answer, but
2 years ago we started a nonprofit society It's called the Sun Parlor Folk Music Society, and our mandate is to produce a folk music festival annually as well as a concert series. And we're raising money for what we call the May Fund. And the May Fund is Music and Arts for Youth. So we want to develop a fund and have it available for kids to apply to if they're experiencing some kind of financial difficulty. And it could be for dance, it could be for music. So we want to cover all of the arts in Essex County.
Very important.
Yes, I think so too.
Let's talk about volunteers.
Hundreds of them.
They are the heart of the festival.
They
and
are.
If you would like to volunteer for the festival, you can get in touch with us through the website, which is KingsvilleFolkFest.org. Volunteers are very special to us, and you can be anywhere from the age of 12 on up. And we have 32 crews plus right now, 3 crews for ages 12 to 17. Lots of perks for you. And as Michelle mentioned, 16 and under, you're in free anyway, and those that are older than 16, one of the perks is that you do get complimentary entry into the Folk Music Festival, and we'll feed you on Saturday and Sunday, and quite often the performers will eat with you as well. So it's a wonderful opportunity to get to know the performers, to be a part of the inaugural festival, and to do something meaningful in the community, as well as get your community service hours if you're a high school student.